Good morning, everyone. It is about 8 a.m. Just woke up recently. Was going to do this video last night, but I just recorded a video reacting to the 53-man roster. I am in a jacket because I have my house down to like 68 degrees just in case the power goes out because there's a hurricane passing by. It's just missing Jacksonville, though. It looked a lot worse earlier in the week, but we're getting off a little bit easy on this one. Other parts of Florida getting absolutely slammed. So what this video is about is a kind of a sketchy source, but the reason why I'm doing a video is because he allegedly, but I believe him, the comments verified that he did, predicted the Christian McCaffrey to the Niners last year. So this is what he says now. Vikings just cut Jalen Reagor. Okay, cool. This is what he says now. The 49ers may trade Nick Bosa to an unnamed AFC team, which obviously means the Jacksonville Jaguars. He says, I'm the same Redditor who broke the Christian McCaffrey to the Niners trade news before it happened. This is a recent development, and this is happening right now. There have been breakdown in negotiations between the Niners and Nick Bosa. Bosa asking for a lot more than the Niners budgeted for and essentially has all the leverage in the current situation. The Niners are threatening to trade him to an unnamed AFC team if Bosa doesn't sign their current offer within the next week. Unnamed team prepared to pay Bosa what he wants. I mean, why is that a threat? I mean, I guess it's a threat if you have everything situated in San Fran or wherever he lives over there. I find it hard to believe that Nick Bosa lives in California, but anyway. Reminder that similar situation happened with DeForest Buckner. They were far apart numbers and Niners cut ties. San Fran reported has been working on parameters of a blockbuster deal for several weeks. So you can see by the amount of comments, it caught quite a lot of steam. And if you're not familiar with what's going on in this situation right now, he's holding out. And if you just type his name into Google, you see that it's kind of concerning. Nick Bosa may get traded to AFC. Oh, that's someone using this article. Wow. Wonder if this is a legit source. Wow, this is SB Nation. They really took it. The Nick Bosa contract dispute carries on. Huh. They took it. Okay. All right. Well, I feel less guilty about making this video. Niners, Nick Bosa deserves record deal, but NFL Insider said Niners, Nick Bosa aren't close at all in new contract. So, and here's another one. It's time for the Niners to be concerned with Nick Bosa's holdout. So, where am I at? Okay. Anyway, I wanted to read some of the replies to the post and on Reddit because it's kind of funny. First of all, let me talk about the Jaguars. If we got Nick Bosa, we're obviously Super Bowl favorites, I think, in the AFC. Because I was doing my AFC Super Bowl favorites on our podcast the other day. And like right now as it stands, and I know it's hard to bet against the Chiefs, but without Chris Jones, like I have to believe. If I don't believe that Patrick Mahomes isn't God and he's not, and he is vulnerable, he has vulnerabilities, then what's the point of rooting for the Jags every year if Patrick Mahomes is just going to win every year? But I have to believe that only having Kelsey to throw to this year, and I know Justin Ross has looked good, but Kelsey being the only target really that I'm scared of. Tony always gets hurt. He's hurt now, I think. And having Chris Jones holding out, I have to believe that means something. If I don't, then what's the point of rooting for and watching football every year if the Chiefs are just going to get there? Secondly, what was I saying? Oh, the Jaguars. Okay, so yes, I think I was predicting my AFC teams, and I said the Jets. Just how last year they had two contenders for Offensive Rookie of the Year, and one of them won it, and then the Defensive Rookie of the Year was on their team as well. And then they also have other defensive pieces. Their defense is going to be great, and Aaron Rodgers has Garrett Wilson to throw to. I just think they're on paper right now Super Bowl favorites, and I know that's kind of weird to say because do they have chemistry? It's going to take a while for them to gel, but they have until January to gel, so they'll be fine. But if the Jaguars got Nick Bosa, they're my number one right now, and that's like unbiased. I think I can say that unbiasedly speaking, I don't know if that's a word or a phrase, I can say that the Jaguars would be mine and probably a lot other people's Super Bowl favorites because we are missing the pass rush. And until we get that, oh cool. until we get that, I am going to have a tough time picturing us getting through Mahomes, Burrow, Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. So, yes, Nick Bosa to the Jaguars obviously excites me, and I will obviously be keeping tabs on the developments of this. I may even become a Reddit user. I know I was highly invested in the Danielle Hunter trade rumors when they were working on constructing his contract. Chris Jones with the Chiefs, I am keeping eyes on that, even though I don't see the Chiefs trading him to one of their contenders and one of their threats to the Super Bowl, which would be the Jags. But yeah, anytime there's a sniff of a potential pass rusher that could hit the market, that could be available, I am like all hands on deck. I am setting notifications. Like I just set my Bleacher Report notifications to include the Niners because I want updates on it. Anyway, here's some funny replies on the Reddit post. Obviously, this is a 9/11 reference. Sir, a second Bosa has hit the AFC. This one obviously a lot better. Every team in the AFC is hoping their team is the chosen one. We have one Bosa. What about two Bosas? Yeah, obviously, the Chargers would be absolutely sick with Nick Bosa as well. I choose to pretend I didn't see this and therefore it cannot hurt me. That could either be a Niners fan or a fan of the AFC, of an AFC team. For reference, the Patriots, Colts, Texans, and Titans all in the AFC all have at least $75 million in 2024 cap space. That is true, but would Nick Bosa... I mean, these would be threats. If you're threatening Nick Bosa to trade him to AFC team, I would use these teams as the threats, except Titans. He probably wouldn't mind going to Tennessee. Thanks. I was trying to be able to afford it. There's no fucking way this happens, right? York is furious. This is the same poster. York is furious with how things have progressed with Trey Lance development and how Buckner Kinlaw's situation was fumbled, may overrule front office and step in. Okay, yeah, I can see that as well. I would do the same. If this is true, fire Lynch. This is true. Got to get those Trey Lance picks back somehow. And I see that's why when I was looking, I was like, there's no way the Niners would do this. But then I'm thinking about what the Niners just did. They stuck to their guns. They found something that wasn't working out, and they traded Trey Lance. They're not afraid of public perception. So that is one. There's one reason why, a reason to believe why this could be possible. I choose not to believe you. As a fan of an unnamed AFC team, I choose to believe. That is funny. That is me. Hi, it's me, an AFC team. Oh, that's funny. So, something to watch, something fun to watch. Even if it doesn't happen, it's fun. And it's fun that the Jaguars of old, obviously, they would not be in this conversation because we were never just one player away from the Super Bowl. I feel like now we are one player away from the Super Bowl, and that player is a player who can rush a passer. It could be Trayvon Walker this year and Josh Allen. But it's just we come a time where we take all these pass rushers and hope that they develop. I just want if there's a position that we can't draft, let's just take someone else's. And it's kind of sickening how the Niners are always good. So they finally get a chance to take a player in the high in the draft. Like they took him at 2 overall, and they hit a home run. They hit a grand slam. Like, how many times have we had high draft picks and failed to take the correct pass rusher? It's crazy that we're cursed at this position. Or like and then you have a team that's like the Steelers. Doesn't matter where they draft, they'll get pass rushers. They're always leading the league in sacks. I don't get it, but whatever. Where they took like T.J. Watt like at pick 30 or something. Insane. Anyway, this was fun. Yeah, I did this video because I saw others talking about it. Obviously, I saw that article just now on SB Nation. So I hope more people run with it. I hope it becomes this big thing because obviously I want it to happen. But all right, going to stop recording and get to work. It's almost 9, and I'll be working 9 to 5 unless the power goes out. That's one thing that stinks about, well, working from home is great, but I saw a meme this morning saying the one negative about working from home is that there's no like hurricane days or no weather days where you can stay home because your work is here. You work until the power goes out. So that's what I will be doing today. So kind of hoping for for a little power outage. All right. See you, everyone.